Hello friends, welcome to my cave. I've created this online space for myself to share my thoughts, my feelings, and also to connect with like-minded people. So today I'll be interacting with my hypnotherapist, Mr. Guna. So I've known him for about a year. He has kindly agreed to have a short conversation with me and also share with you guys more about hypnotherapy. So let's welcome Mr. Guna. Hello, brother.
I got the
Hi, thanks for accepting my invite and spending some
yes.
time in my cave. So, Mr. Guna, could you share about yourself and why you chose to be a hypnotherapist?
Okay. So basically, I went to this hypnotherapy. I'm doing this for the past two years as full time. So before this, I was in the Air Force. Uh, 2019, I 2019 February I quit. So almost about 2 years since I'm doing this for full time.
Mm.
So before this, for the past 12 years, I was in the Air Force. So I decided to do this full time because I like to help people, and I think it's a good tool that people can use to actually help themselves and things like that.
All right, okay. So, is there a backstory for how you became a hypnotherapist? Because you were in army and then hypnotherapy, I'm not sure where's the connection. So, how did you
Yeah.
chance upon this therapy?
Okay, so basically, exactly about 10 years back, I had a lot of issues like relationship, emotions, like feeling sad for no reason, and things like that. So, financial management, everything was like can be improved and things like that. So, had a lot of issues back then. So, there was once where in my Air Force, they actually sent me for this course. It was a Speak with Confidence course, but the trainer there was a hypnotherapist and he's also an NLP practitioner. So what he actually did was share with me a lot of tips that you can use to actually improve your mindset. So when you improve your mindset, you actually are able to improve your relationship, health, wealth, and so on. So I got interested with this about everything to do with the mind, like let it be NLP, let it be hypnosis. I was kind of interested and I really wanted to find out more. Of course, at that time when he told me that you can use the power of your mind to improve all these areas, it was a bit hard for me to believe, but it was kind of interesting. So what I actually did was from then onwards, I actually started to read up more on this, went for short courses and things like that related to hypnotherapy, NLP, and so on. So it was on 2016 where I decided to actually go for the certification course for hypnosis. And from then onwards, I've been practicing on friends, family, and myself. And on 2019, I decided to do this full time.
Okay, all right. Okay, so so I guess SVP Tribe is the name that you have put for to represent yourself and hypnotherapy that you're
Yes,
providing.
of course. Yes, yes,
Is
yes.
there any meaning behind that SVP Tribe?
Okay, because SVP stands for Speak, Visualize, Program. So these are actually ways to kind of reprogram your mind and things like
Right.
that. So one is speaking, one is visualizing, and the third one is programming. Programming is more towards hypnosis and things like that. Tribe, why did I put it as tribe is because it's more like we work with environment, we are helping people and things like that. So no one is alone. So we are all working as a team to help each other out.
Wow, that's very nice. All right.
Yes.
Thanks. So, could you share what type of clients do you work with? Like when they come to you, right? Is there a specific problem they want to sort it out, or it can be general, anything? Yeah.
Okay, like what I said, because we are working with the power of the mind and so on. So there's a lot of wide range of things that hypnosis can do. So the most basic ones are weight loss, quit smoking, and things like that.
Mm.
So there are some people who actually come for improving relationship, working on relationships, and so on. There are some people who actually come for financial management, like they feel that the whatever money they are getting is they don't know where is it going, they can't keep track of the money and so on, so they want to improve on finances. Yeah, hypnosis, you can use that to actually help them on that. And also, of course, people with anxiety and depression. So, of course, those people with anxiety and depression, what is recommended is, of course, they do see a doctor first. Hypnotherapy is not a replacement, but it can be a kind of add-on to what they are already doing based on the doctor's advice and so on.
Okay, all right, can. So so in your experience, right, in when you meet clients and also, uh, why do you think people are having that difficulty to change their perception or belief system? For example, they really want to feel good, they want to feel confident, just boost their self-esteem, but they just cannot. No matter how much they try, they just feel that they are a failure. They cannot. Even for me, initially, I cannot even accept a compliment. Though it might make sense, but I just cannot accept it. So yeah, from your perception, where do you think this is coming from? Like, where's the struggle actually?
Okay, so basically, based on this, in my opinion, let me share with you a story. So basically, how it actually works is, let's say if someone is having a low self-confidence or low self-esteem. So what is actually happening is, okay, just imagine this story that there is a room. So this room is so-called your subconscious mind. So this room, if let's say the person who's having low self-image or low self-confidence, this room is filled up with self-limiting beliefs such as I can't do it, I can't make it, I'm not good enough, and things like that. So these are the kind of programs which is actually running in the room. Okay, just for example, it's a story sake and things like that. So just imagine that this room is filled with thoughts like I'm not good enough, I can't do this, I can't do that, and things like that. So obviously, if I'm going to tell him that you are confident, you can do it, and things like that, it's he knows that, yeah, I get what you mean, but he can't feel it. It's a kind of conflict between what is going on, like logically and emotionally, it doesn't match. And
It's kind of
yeah,
yeah, okay.
yes, so that really doesn't make sense for him. So actually what is happening is, like, let's go back to the room story. So in this room, it's all his old programming or thoughts or self-limiting beliefs. So just imagine that guarding this room is a security guard. Okay, he's in charge of letting in a new thought to go in, whether this new thought can go into the storage space or not. So what is actually happening is, when I'm telling him that you are confident, this guard analyzes the thought about you are confident. So what this guard do is, he doesn't base it on logic. He based it on past programming. So what he actually does is, he looks back into the room to see whether such a program exists. So based on this old programming, this new thought doesn't exist. So what this guard do is, he actually rejects this particular empowering belief that you are confident, you can do it, and things like that. So what is actually that is the reason why, like, answering to your question, it might be difficult for them to change, because this guard is rejecting all those empowering beliefs while holding on to the old self-limiting beliefs. So what we actually do in hypnotherapy is more like, you need to put this guard to relax. This guard is relaxed so that we can actually put these empowering thoughts can actually go in to fill up the storage space, and the old self-limiting beliefs are slowly reduced. So that is actually what is happening in hypnotherapy, because they go into a very relaxed state. So if I'm telling them you are confident, they don't really analyze. They just accept the idea that, yes, I am confident. So what we are actually doing is eventually replacing all those self-limiting beliefs with empowering beliefs. So eventually what will happen is, once the storage space is filled with empowering thoughts, they would start to notice changes in their life.
Okay. So it's like a spring cleaning. So you enter into the space and then you clean out all the unnecessary or belief system which is not helping the person, and then it's
Yes.
kind of replacing it with new set of information, new set of belief system.
Yeah.
So
Yes, but this is based on with their permission, because there's a lot of things which is going on about hypnosis, or you can take control of my mind. No, we can't do that, and things like that. So what we are actually doing is, with their permission. Of course, they will be aware of what I'm actually telling them. It's not like you are totally not aware of what I'm putting in and things like that. We of course discuss on, okay, let's work on confidence, and then let's put in
Yeah.
thoughts based on confidence and things like that.
Yes, yeah, I agree with that, because when I experience that therapy, I'm fully aware of what I'm doing and what I'm hearing.
Mm-hmm.
Just that I'm
Yes,
just feeling very relaxed, and that makes me feel good, and
yes,
there's always a safe feeling that I'm feeling safe. So I guess
yes,
the person has to be firstly be ready, receptive, and comfortable to even
yes,
start
of course.
the process. All right. Wow, that's quite one hell of a gut that rejects initial connection. So I guess
Yes,
this can be a very helpful tool to kind of work past the gut and then work on the belief systems and thought process.
yes, of course.
All right. Okay.
Yes.
Great. Thanks for sharing, Mr. Guna. So I'm sure the audience might be keen, or perhaps they might be interested to explore uh, hypnotherapy as a form of therapy for to handle their issues. You might be wondering how come whatever medications or other forms of therapy isn't working out for you. Perhaps you might want to explore on this. And so, Mr. Guna, if they want to explore, want to get to know more about hypnotherapy, how can they get in touch with you?
Okay, so basically, they can uh, look for the Facebook page of SVP Tribe, or my Instagram is Guna18, KUNA18, or my website at svptribe.com.
Okay. So usually how does do they need to have a consultation with you, or yeah, how does the process works once
Okay,
they
so yeah, so basically, because hypnotherapy may or may not be the right tool for them. So what I actually do is, you can call it free consultation or coffee session, or things like that. So what we actually do is we meet up, like I kind of get an understanding on what is their issues and things like that, and I will share everything about hypnotherapy, clear any doubts that they have. I mean, there are a lot of other things which is going about hypnotherapy. It's dangerous and things like that. So of course, I have to clear all these doubts that they have, and then both of us decide whether hypnotherapy is the right tool to work on that issue, and then we will see how we can proceed from there.
All right. Okay. So they will feel ready and they need to feel comfortable. So I guess that's where the consultation helps, and so
Yes,
yeah, what is it that they want to work on, and stuff like that.
yes,
All right.
yes, yes.
All right. Awesome. Thank you so much, Mr. Guna, for sharing quite a lot about hypnotherapy, and I hope this would have benefited our viewers. We'll keep in touch. Thank you. Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye.